Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Muhammadin Ameen. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In this our Ramadan series, Prophetic Prayers in the Quran, yet another episode, and inshallah we'll discuss one of the prayers of the Prophet today again. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qala Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri وَاحْلُلْ عُقْدَةً مِّن لِسَانِي يَفْقَهُ قَوْلِي. He said, My Lord, put my heart at peace for me, and ease my task for me, and untie the knot from my tongue, so they can understand my speech. This is again dua of Musa alayhi salam. When he completes 10 years working for his father-in-law, decides to return to Egypt from Midian to see his family. And on the way during the night, where he is traveling with his wife and children, they are lost on the way. While wandering, he spotted a fire at a distance in the direction of Mount Tur, Kohe Tur. He asks his family to stay, and he goes up to get some guidance. He thinks that maybe there are some people who have made this fire, and maybe he'll bring some of the fire. It was cold night, and the fire could give them directions too. When he goes up, Allah talks to him behind the tree, gives him the prophethood, and shows him the greatest signs of making Musa's staff into a serpent and turning his hand into a white, luminous hand. And he then is commanded to go to Pharaoh to deliver the message. Now just imagine the scene. He who just an ordinary person for last 10 years serving his father-in-law, who was on journey to Egypt, is lost with his family, and now in nowhere on the top of mountain is spoken to by Allah and is made a prophet. He has been shown the greatest miracles one could see, and then given the responsibility to go to not to his people, Israelis, but to return to the same Egyptians whom he ran from after accidentally killing a person. And these Egyptians are still most likely waiting to punish him. And not just to the Egyptians, right in their king's castle to talk to Pharaoh. Of course, Musa as-salam is having a hard time absorbing all of this information. So he prays this dua. قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. He said, My Lord, put my heart at peace for me, as he is overwhelmed, and ease my task for me. ويسر لي أمري. This is not an easy task to go to Pharaoh and give him dawah. وَاحْلُلْ عُقْدَةً مِّن لِسَانِي, and untie the knot from my tongue, so they can understand my speech. Pharaoh, as we learn, was an extremely smart person who played with the psyche of the people, and talking to him to make his chiefs understand, Musa alayhi salam asks for clearance and eloquence of his speech. Allah answers his prayers and grants him all of this, and also enhances his strength by making his brother Harun his help and also a prophet. It is encouraged that this dua of Musa alayhi salam is said at times of anxiety, difficulty. Commonly we hear it before a khatib or an imam is starting his khutbah or speech. Expanding the breast is also seen as to have the heart filled with light of faith and certainty at difficult times where our iman and faith are shaken. These words, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri, can provide the relief and peace in the heart, and the tasks may become easier, as Allah made it easy for Musa alayhi salam to go to Pharaoh's castle. without fear to deliver his message. As we know, similar words are used in the Quran for Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in Surah Shar, where Allah says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alam nashrah laka sadrak. Didn't we expand your heart or soothe your heart? Wawadana anka wizrak, and lifted from you your burden, means made it easy for you. So we should remember this dua of Musa alayhi salam. May Allah expand our chest, our heart, and gives us peace and tranquility. Make our affairs easy and our speech comprehensive, especially when it comes to giving the message of Islam and dawah to others. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.